Hello, YouTube and the Tribes of the Horror Realm. Just checking in with our or my Black Friday experience. Teresa did not take part in it. She pretty much wanted to stay home, watch the Michael Jackson documentary, and then go to bed. She didn't want me going out, but I told her I was going to, and what the hell. Actually, mine started out kind of messed up. Um, my original intent was like, okay, movie stop. They have a good deal going on. It starts at 8 o'clock. So we got home and we putted about. So I left here probably about 8:30 there, just thereafter, to drive to Attleboro movie stop. But as I went there, I'm like, I'll go to Best Buy first, see what's up with that. Um, Went there. There was a pretty big line. Got out, walked to the very back of the building where it was lined up, and then realized it's like, wait a minute, this place doesn't even open till midnight. Um, so I was like, hell with that. I'm not going to wait 3 hours for anything. So I said, well, I know Walmart opens at 10. It's, um, you know, 20 past 9 or so. So I tootle off to Walmart across the street. And they got the long line with the queue. Um, but I settle into line and I'm waiting. And just around 10 o'clock, the line starts to move. I'm like, okay, here we go. This slow move through the cattle uh, fencing there, and suddenly it stops. Like, all right, well, we're waiting, we're waiting, we're waiting. It's not moving. So I asked the guy in front of me, I go, what time does this place open up? He's like, well, flyer said 10 o'clock. I'm like, yeah, I feel justified. 10 to 11, specials. So we're waiting. About 10:15 rolls around, no one's moving, and then I'm like wondering, why is no one else getting irritated by this? Then I hear a cop talking to someone that says 1 a.m. So I ask the guy again. He has no idea. So I plow ahead of him with his blessing to ask someone else. And they say it opens at 1 a.m. Like, are you kidding me? I thought it says 10. Yeah, it's 10 o'clock everywhere else except Massachusetts and Rhode Island, state law. So, like, no, I am not waiting that long. So I jump out and decide to swing by movie stop, and they're closed. So their deal was from 8 till closing, like 8 to 9 was a special, and then they were going to open up again at midnight. So I was like, I'm not waiting an hour, 45 minutes, I'm going home. So I drive home. Sit and talk with Teresa. I'm up most late, and then around 12:30 or so, I decide, well, I might as well check out Best Buy. I have a closer one than the Attleboro one. It was just because of the movie stop. I go to the one down the street, and they've got a line winding around to whenever, and I'm surprised they're not open yet. I thought they opened at midnight, but apparently they're going to be 1 a.m. Well, knowing this, I'm like, no, I'm not going to stick around for this because they have like 2 registers in this place, so it's going to be hell. But my Walmart is a lot more registers, and the so I was like, well, I'll check that one out instead. It's only one exit up, and I can jump right on the highway from where I'm at, which I did. And this line was even longer. It just wrapped around the building, around the dumpsters, along the side road, and down the street a bit. And believe it or not, I wasn't the last one there. People kept piling into this line. 1 o'clock rolls around, and the line starts moving. And surprisingly, it moved quite well. Um, it didn't take long, and when you got in, it really wasn't that much of a huge mob scene as you would expect. Maybe it's the size of this super Walmart, but got in, and this is pretty much from the Black Friday. Um, for DVDs, this one here, Teresa and I are huge Peanuts fans, so I grabbed Happiness as a Warm Blanket, Charlie Brown. This is on the other night, but for just under $2, it's worth it. This isn't from Walmart. This is from Big Lots. Went down because I needed a can opener because mine just broke apart. Um, Harpoon Whale Watching Massacre, $3. And chain letter, $1.88. So worth a watch. It's got Brad Dourif in it, Betsy Russell. Back to Walmart stuff. Pondered getting the Best Buy Deluxe Edition one, but it's always expensive. This was $9.99, so I said, what the hell, just grab that. As my buddy 410 Goodfellas said, I'm not really too worried about getting Blu-ray for TV series, because how often am I going to really watch them? This was one of the doorbusters. Big Bang Theory, probably picked this one up, season 5, for like $9. Now to the Blu-rays. Yikes. I did not, well, I have the DVD, oops, but I did not have the Blu-ray in this. Any of these blue ones here were $3.96, so for $4, Iron Man, probably just a single disc one. Favorite horror film, The Strangers. I had to pick this one up. I'll probably end up grabbing a couple other versions of it. I know this one with the inverted, the title right across the front, but Blu-ray for The Princess Bride. This is the one everyone chastises, the single disc, just movie only, A Rise of the Planet of the Apes, but for me, it's good enough. X-Men Origins, Wolverine, it was alright, but for $4. This one, these are the ones I waffled on, because I have, whatever, deluxe editions, 2 disc editions of these in DVD, but for $4, I was like, I can't probably get them any better than that, so picked up Harry Potter, Sorcerer's Stone, Chamber of Secrets, Prisoner of Azkaban in a really small, narrow case, Goblet of Fire, Order of the Phoenix, The Half-Blood Prince, Deathly Hallows Part 1, and Deathly Hallows Part 2. So, I hadn't gotten these ones here yet on any format, so all the others I did have, but I figured to upgrade to Blu-ray, and it's going to cost a total, what, $32 for all 8 Potter films. Why not? Iron Man 2, this was at about $8. Could have probably grabbed it at Best Buy, but I wasn't going to travel all the way for there. If it's still available and it's $4, I'll buy it and return this one or something, but whatever. X-Men First Class, 2 disc edition, $8. Again, haven't picked up any of these Marvel movies, but for the price of at Walmart it was like $9, but they sell these things for $25 or something to that effect for just the one on regular. So they're definitely worth it. Captain America, one that Teresa's been aching to see, Abraham Lincoln Vampire Hunter, Cabin in the Woods. No, it doesn't have the slipcover, but who knows, maybe I'll buy one at the regular price and yank the slipcover for it and return it. Yeah, I know, what a sneaky bastard. Prometheus, can't complain about that price for $9. Again, heard this has a great picture quality, so worth checking out. This is the one that was throwing people off, because they had all these movies near the food section and in these kiosks, and everyone's wondering where Brave was. They couldn't find it. It was actually up with the regular movies at the front of the store, and they just had a little piece of paper that said it was specials for $8.96. And surprisingly, I actually grabbed this, I don't know, spur of the moment, Hunger Games. Kind of ridiculed it because basically it's, battle royale. But I was curious to see what it was like. Worst case scenario, I'll either return it or give it out as a gift to somebody for the holidays. So that's about it. We ended up with, I think, along the lines of 22 um, Blu-rays and about 5 DVDs. Spent more money than I probably should have. We got bills to pay. But only comes around once a year. Didn't have that much of a hassle except for the initial screw up of going too early and realizing Massachusetts sucks. They whatever. Got home. I was in and out of Walmart from the moment they opened, going through that long, long line, and then in and out before 2 a.m. So it was pretty harmless. And as my buddy would say, didn't have to stiff arm any nerds or punt any babies. So that's it. Hope you guys had a great Thanksgiving for those that celebrated in the U.S. And for all our friends outside of the United States, hey, can I tell you? Still no excuse. You can eat some turkey, I guess. Alright, thank you very much, and we'll be seeing you later. Bye-bye.